तैयार हो जाओ जवानों, उधमपुर बेस में बदलाव आने वाला है। गुंजन सक्सेना।
I've skipped many steps that many people have had to fight for. I've gotten chances that many people wouldn't have gotten easily.
I used to make tables and all. I still have tables. I have my own Excel sheet for every year's box office.
I'm glad that you said it because I felt that I was weird because I'm memorizing all this weird knowledge.
No, I think we are weird. It's okay. We should accept it.
चलो अच्छा, दो भाई मिले हैं, अभी भाई मिले हैं.
Thank you everyone for taking the time. My name is Rohan from Hindustan Times. First of all, let me just congratulate all of you on a very enjoyable film. I watched it yesterday, and I'm sure once it comes out and everyone's able to watch it, some of the nonsense will stop around it, that's been happening since the trailer came out. But I want to ask you, start with Janvi, how are you navigating this narrative that's refusing to let go of the film?
I'm not actively thinking of trying to navigate through it. I think, you need to be understanding of people's sentiments because you can't take away what they're feeling from them. Because I think that would be slightly demeaning. But at the same time, I know I'm confident of what I've done, and I'm confident of this film and of this story. And I think I'm going about it the way that I would have if this wasn't the sentiment on social media also. Of course, you need to exercise a little bit of sensitivity for the sake of the film and for the sake of what people are feeling right now. But I don't think that there's any reason for us to be apologetic of what we've done. We've all worked very hard, like I'm sure everyone does while making a film, but we know that our intentions are in the right place with this film, and we're proud of what we're putting out. And I think that for a good film, you will get the credit that it deserves. If it's not today, then maybe it'll be tomorrow, maybe it'll be whenever it's supposed to be. But a film has its own journey, and everything happens for a reason, and that's how I'm looking at it.
Sharan, as a first-time, feature film director, how do you feel about because the film has nothing to do with what's happened, right? It's just been kind of lassoed into this controversy. So, what is your reaction? Because first of all, I'm sure this film was intended for the big screen, and to have to kind of work around that change and then to be thrust into this new one, how is that as a filmmaker? Or do you just think that, hey, I made my movie, I really don't have any way to control the situation?
Actually, like you said, the first-time filmmaker. So I think for a first-time filmmaker, there's a sense of optimism, hope, positivity, excitement, everything. And I think that's so strong that no matter what happens, I think the positive energy still stays alive. Obviously, I think everyone knows that we set out, the film was intended for a theatrical film. Something massive like a pandemic has happened, COVID is here. So in the given scenario, I'm more than excited for the film to be releasing on Netflix, 190 countries. I don't think it can get better than that. For families to be able to watch it in the safety of their homes, which is very critical right now. And for us to be able to have that kind of reach and the luxury of being able to release on a platform like Netflix to kind of go out there, I think is honestly and genuinely very exciting for me. And I'm still, like you said, I'm still very hopeful. And I have a great sense of hope that people will watch this film, and I have hope that it will be okay. And I think that hope is carrying me through.
पंकज सर, ऐसे लग रहा है कि लोग ना भूल रहे हैं कि आप भी तो हो इस फिल्म में, एंड योर करियर इज अ टेस्टामेंट एंड प्रूफ दैट एनीवन कैन कम इन एंड विद टैलेंट एंड हार्ड वर्क मेक अ नेम फॉर देमसेल्व्स इन द इंडस्ट्री. तो आपको क्या लग रहा है इस सिचुएशन के बारे में कि अगर फिल्म को इस नजरिए से देखा जा रहा है कि धर्मा की फिल्म है, इट्स स्टारिंग जानवी, बट देन अगेन आप भी तो हो इस फिल्म में, which is a counter narrative?
मुझे लगता है कि 12 अगस्त को फिल्म आ जाएगी, लोग देख लेंगे फिल्म. उसके बाद आई एम श्योर कि बातचीत का नजरिया बदल जाएगा, क्योंकि एक बुक जो अभी खुली ही नहीं है, उसके कवर देख के हम डिसाइड कर रहे हैं, तो ये तो ठीक नहीं है. बट आई एम श्योर कि फिल्म जब लोग देखेंगे तो पता चलेगा कि एक फिल्म क्या है और हम क्या कहना चाहते हैं और कितनी ईमानदारी से बनी है. ठीक है, आई नो, डेमोक्रेसी है, बिल्कुल हर किसी की अपनी फ्रीडम है, अपनी चाहत है, अपनी राय रख सकते हैं, अपनी इच्छा रख सकते हैं, जैसी जो जिसकी मर्जी। बट बेहतर हो कि फिल्म आ जाए, फिल्म देख के लोग बात करें किसी भी प्रकार की, तो वो ज्यादा फ्रूटफुल होगा। अभी हवा में तीर मार रहे हैं सब लोग।
मुझे हमारे देश में ना मुझे लगता है कि ये आदत है जो जाती नहीं है कि बिना देखे लोग कमेंट करने लग जाते हैं और अपने ओपिनियंस बना देते हैं, एंड दिस कीप्स हैपनिंग अगेन एंड अगेन. इट्स नॉट द फर्स्ट टाइम दिस हैज हैपेंड, यू नो, इट्स जस्ट अ repetitive thing. It keeps happening over and over again. So I mean, Janvi, I want to ask you, do you feel that this is something that you'll have to face with every release that happens? Is that playing in the back of your head, or is it something that you've kind of made your peace with?
No, I haven't made my peace with it, but I think the sentiment is uh, I mean, it's been fueled and amplified a lot during the last couple of weeks. I think the last month. I hope it's not something that I have to deal with every release. But I think that depends more on if I'm able to prove myself as an actor and if I'm able to win over the audiences. So that is my aim, because I really do want their love, and I know that they won't settle for anything that's good even, or that's excellent even. I know that they have extremely high expectations of me, and with good reason. So I intend on delivering. It might be a longer road than for most people, but I think it's good for me that they expect so much of me. I'm happy that they're hard on me a little bit, because honestly I can either be bogged down by it or I can be motivated by it. And I think through Gunjan ma'am's journey, actually, I've learned that you can use it to motivate yourself, and that's what I'm going to do.
You know, you brought up Gunjan ma'am's journey. She had to constantly prove herself over and over again, right? Like every step of the way, she had to prove herself because she was not at a level playing field with the rest of her cadets, you know, in the society. Do you think that, like Gunjan, you'll have to maybe work harder than your contemporaries to keep on having to prove yourself?
I think it might be a little scandalous if I compare myself to basically a national war hero, but see, the thing is that I've kind of fast tracked into the system already. I've skipped many steps that many people have had to fight for. I've gotten chances that many people wouldn't have gotten easily. So I'm here already through a much easier route than most people have had to take. So from now, if the journey is a little bit of an uphill climb, and if it's a little bit more, like I said, harder for people to accept me, then I'll accept it, because like there needs to be some kind of balance that's created in the world with all of these things. And if I've skipped a certain portion of the journey that everyone's subjected to, then this is my journey from here on, and I'll embrace it.
ओके सर, फिल्म में हम देखते हैं कि गुंजन सक्सेना को कितनी मुश्किल होती है अपने फैमिली को कन्विंस करने में कि मुझे पायलट बनना है. तो मुझे आपसे पूछना था कि आपकी कहानी क्या थी? आपने घर पे कैसे बताया था कि मुझे एक्टर बनना है, और वाज इट इजी और डिफिकल्ट कन्विंस करना?
बिल्कुल एक्सट्रीमली इजी था, एक्सट्रीमली इजी था. मैंने अपने पिताजी को बोला कि मैं एक्टिंग करना चाहता हूँ. वो गांव में रहते हैं, फार्मिंग करते हैं. तो एक क्या है ना कि जो बिल्कुल ग्रामीण इलाके के लोग हैं ना, मेरे पिताजी ऐसा है ना कि कोई 100 मीटर का स्प्रिंट करना चाहते थे, स्प्रिंटर बनना चाहते थे, और वो नहीं बन पाए तो मुझे दौड़ाने लगे कि अब तू दौड़, स्प्रिंट पूरा करना है. तो उनका कुछ नहीं, फार्मर है, सिंपल लोग हैं. मैं बोला एक्टिंग करनी है, बोले करो, तुम कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, तुम अपनी रोजी रोटी चल जाएगी तुम्हारी. मैं बोला हाँ वो तो कर लूंगा मैं. बोले ठीक है, गो अहेड. तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं आई, कुछ नहीं, बहुत ही आसान था, बहुत ही आसान.
And Sharon, how was it for you? Because filmmaking is unconventional as a career choice.
So actually, I was my big dream in life was actually to be a cricketer. That didn't happen. So that's my big first love in life. Film is the second love. I actually studied business and film at a film school in University of Southern California in LA. I spent 4 years over there. And actually, while I was over there, is where I really fell in love with Indian films. Because I think somehow when you're away from India, you feel more connected to your country and to your roots and to your people and to your world. And all my friends over there, every Friday night, they would drag me, and we would go, initially drag me, and then I would drag them to go to an Indian theater 30 miles away, and we'd watch a film and we'd discuss it. So between 2006 and 2010, I think I've seen every film and discussed every film, read every review, read every box office report. So while I was in LA, like, my film school was reading reviews of Anupama Chopra, Rajiv Masand, Taran Adarsh, Komal Natar, ETC, B-Biz. I was hooked into that world. So that was my film school, even though I was at USC in LA. So, I mean, that is how
He's
I
made
kind of
charts.
I have, yeah.
He's
Jake.
yeah. He's made charts and tables. He religiously log on to IMDb after watching each film.
I'm just
He
upset. I
likes
just
like
got
his review on the side.
and then I got lucky
You know,
enough to get.
I can identify with this behavior because it's something even I used to do. I used to go and like memorize के उस दिन पे box office में कौन सा number 1 था, कौन सा
He
number
does
2 था.
that.
It was just really,
So I
really.
it might sound a bit silly, but you might understand what I'm saying. I used to make tables and all. I still have tables. I have my own Excel sheet for every year's box office.
I fully understand what you're saying. I'm glad that you said it because I felt that I was weird because I'm memorizing all this weird knowledge.
So I think we are weird. It's okay. We should accept it.
चलो अच्छा, दो भाई मिले हैं, अभी भाई मिले हैं.
One day,
I also wanted to ask you, you know, as your first film, this is Gunjan Saxena, the movie is something that balances a lot of family drama as well as like large scale action. Which was easier for you to kind of handle, the smaller, more quieter family moments or the more technical action aspects of it?
So, I think based on the kind of films I've always liked and been drawn to, and the kind of films I've worked on, like I worked on 2 films, which were my pillars of my AD career, which was Ye Jawani Hai Diwani and Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. The films that you work on as an assistant really gives you a learning into certain emotions and exploring that world. So I think definitely the family parts of it came in a more natural way to me. I had very less exposure to the technical side of filming the action, but I think just studying research and really depending on some really strong technicians, my DOP Manush, who is excellent and like a guide really right through the filmmaking process. And we had a very interesting collaboration with our aerial coordinator, somebody called Mark Wolf, who's really a legend. He's done over 150 films in the past, from Black Hawk Down to Star Wars to the last Mission Impossible film. So we were really lucky to get somebody who's really the best in the world at this to kind of guide us through the process. And I think as you go along it, you kind of figure it out. And really, to be honest, my discovery at the end of it was, even in the action scenes, it's still storytelling, it's still emotion, it's still drama. The basics are still the same. It's just the form and technique which is slightly different.
Got it. You know, you mentioned the aerial sequences, and I remember this interview, Janvi. I remember watching an interview of yours, I think a few months ago, where you maybe let slip that you flew a helicopter.
Yeah, see, he's going to yell at me, so I'm not going to repeat it.
It's actually made up of story, let's not believe it.
I didn't make up the story, Shadi, and even you know it. Now they'll start calling me a liar. So let's just ignore the question. But you know the truth.
I know.
No, for a second I thought that, you know, like Tom Cruise flew a helicopter and then Janvi Kapoor is flying a helicopter too. But then how did you go through some kind of boot camp for the flying?
No, so basically, Gunjan ma'am had explained to me a lot of the technicalities, because there were a few sequences where I had to. I mean, they do this at the academy where they blindfold you and they expect you to know where what switch is. So, and she'd shown me a helicopter and everything before, so I knew where what was. I knew the Jenny switch. I knew the collective. I knew the, how sensitive the all of those things are. So that was my training when we weren't shooting any of the area stuff, and then when we went there, I was in like I think 80% of those exterior shots of the chopper with a co-pilot, and so I spent a lot of hours inside the chopper for all of the sequences. So I was very well versed with that environment, and yeah. So when I came back and we were doing the simulator, the interior chopper shots, I knew where what was, and I knew how to operate it. Everything.
Well, well navigation. Thank you guys, all of you. All the best for the film. That's my time. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
All the
Thank
best.
you. Bye bye. Thank you.